Today I'm going to be making the how-to video for the 7x7 backdrop wall that can be used as a 7x3.5 backdrop singular or 7x7 if you use both. First things first, right, after looking at the tools and things, I'm looking at the cuts. The first cut is going to be this vertical cut and then a horizontal cut. So the first cut, I'm going to line it up, right, cut off this amount. I got the plans where I tell you the specific amount. I make my lines, boom, and I make it all the way down to the end of the plywood. And then I take my circular saw and just, with a straight line, cut all the way down. After you make the board 3.5 feet wide, you're gonna cut an extra piece off here. Pretty simple too, right? Because it's a foot to make 7 feet. I'm gonna make my line and I'm gonna cut straight across. So now that I cut the 12-inch piece, right, I'm gonna save this for later. I'll explain what you're gonna do with that after. And next we're gonna move on to the 2x4s. Now with the 2x4s, all you're gonna do is cut them down. I got two here because these are gonna be the legs. And if you haven't already seen my leg videos, go check it out. Pretty much, in this case, I'm gonna take a foot off of this 2x4x8, right? So 12 inches, right? This is gonna be one leg. And then I'm gonna do the same for the next 12 inches. I'm gonna take my circular saw, right? Cut this down. Let me move this. There goes one. There goes two. You're gonna need 12 of these pieces. This is a foot, a 2x4 by 1 foot. So as of right now, you should have 12 of these pieces, right? 3, 6, 9, 12 by 1 foot, 2 7-foot pieces. And now this piece, I'm gonna cut 2 2-foot pieces. So once again, I'm just gonna cut this down. That's one piece. Here's the second piece. Boom. These are gonna be for the legs. Now we're gonna go back to this 12-inch piece. So all I'm gonna do is measure 12 inches across, so it'll be 12 by 12. And essentially, this is what I'm creating. 6 of these. And once you cut down one sheet, you cut down the second, you'll have plenty of extra plywood to make these 6 pieces. Once you create those 6 pieces, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna align them with the edges right there, because this is gonna be your sliding system. All right, we're moving on to the assembly piece, right? Now put these legs together. So now I'm just gonna align this. This is my 7-foot 2x4 with my 2-foot 2x4. I'm just gonna add screws. And now I'm gonna take my bracket and do the same with my screws. So here's my bracket. I'm gonna align it. You could use clamps to get it real snug and straight, which I will. Now that I have my board clamped up, I'm going to screw everything together, lock it in place, right? Beautiful. So you're gonna make 2 of those. There's your first leg, and you'll just make 1 more. Now I'm moving on to the sliding system. So this is what underneath it'll look like. These 2 will be aligned with the edges, but flip it over like that. Line this up. And you don't want it, you want it tight, but not too tight, so that way the things can slide in fine. Because if not, the 2x4s can slide in fine. Don't go too fast on this either, because it will start sliding on you and hit you. Right. And it's okay if there's a little bit of wiggle room inside, so that way you can move the 2x4 to align it.
Properly. Okay, let's see. Let me just line that up right there.
And essentially, here's what you're doing. So this will slide in and out, and there's some play in here so that you could move the boards to align them. Now you're making 6 of those. Alrighty, so now that we have our 3 sliding pieces, we want to find the middle of this board, which is, there's detailed descriptions in the plan. So we want to find the middle vertically first, right? So the long way. And then we want to mark a line right at the middle and 6 inches this way, 6 inches that way, so that you know where to align your blocks. What I like to do is I like to line it up with a straight edge of some sort. In this case, my metal straight edge. I'll clamp it down here, clamp it down on the other side, and then I'm going to take this block that's already pre-assembled. Also, I'm going to find the halfway marks here as well, right? And then just line it up, draw lines, guiding lines, and then once you have the guiding lines, you'll put the screws in this way, so that way on the opposite side you could just screw up into place here while holding this down. With 2 people it's easier, but if you're by yourself you can still do it. So I've lined it up with my straight edge, and now I'm using my pencil to draw guidelines as to know more or less where I'm gonna make these holes. So you see how I got squares here? I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4. I do need 4, but I can just use 1 to make the holes. Now I'm gonna put this back in here, line it up, and you'll see why I put this one in first. And I'm gonna go underneath just to show you guys real time what I'm doing. I'm going underneath the board, one hand on top. I'm holding down the piece, and I'm just looking for the holes. Right, there goes one. And you want to make the hole deep enough so that way when you wood putty, you see the least amount. So here goes the second hole. There you go. Now you're good to go. Do it on the opposite side as well, and you'll have 4 holes that you need a wood putty. Now for the next set, right, you can follow the directions, but essentially you're going to line it up. So you see this block? You're going to take this and you're going to line it up right here. This is what it's going to look like essentially. And just to give you a better look, you see how it's lined up right there? So that it doesn't mess with this piece and it flows freely. And I'll show you why at the end. All right, it's literally aligned. I'll make my guiding holes. I would use a straight edge to get this as straight as possible because it may not always be straight. So I'd get a straight edge, right, measures, find the measurements in the plans, and put the straight edge here so it's aligned with this. Now that I have it aligned, same thing here. Just drawing my guidelines so that way I know where to pre-drill the holes. So there are my guiding holes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on this side, you're literally doing the same thing. So what you measured from here to here, you'll measure from here to here, line it up, straight edge it, and then you have 1, 2, 3 sliding systems. You'll see it in a second. Essentially, this is what your board should look like, right? You have this, 1, 2, and then you have it this way as well. You'll see at the end what it looks like all together, but you're going to repeat this for the second sheet as well. Don't forget to wood putty and sand your board, and then you'll be done. Check out the final result. Stop trying to figure out backdrop walls on your own. This 7x7 wall right here ended up getting over 33 million views, and honestly, it's way simpler than people think. You don't need to waste wood, guess measurements, or spend hours trying to figure it out from a picture, Comment plans and I'll send you the exact plans for this wall.